Peace, infinite waters, diving deep once again. Beautiful deep divers, we are out here in nature, baby. I hope your day is going good, but do you feel like a bad person because you're doing certain things in life? Yes, I do, Ralph. I feel really guilty. Well, I'm here to tell you don't. 10 things you do that doesn't mean you're a bad person. Let's just, whoa. Breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Deep divers, do you sometimes feel like a bad person? Yes, Ralph. Why? Because I offend everybody, Ralph. I'm just a bad person, Ralph. Okay. If you've got a question, add me on Instagram right now at Infinite Waters. Somebody wrote to me saying that they always feel like a bad person for everything they do. Like, people ask them to go out and they say no, and they're like, I'm a bad person, Ralph. We ain't even had breakfast yet, Ralph. Can I get a hello? So, beautiful deep divers, let me share with you what's helped me along my journey. 10 things I do, you do, that doesn't mean you're a bad person. The first thing, uno, is calling people out on their bullshit. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. Like, calling people out, confronting people actually shows you've got confidence, okay? Like, calling people out who have disrespected you means you are standing up for yourself. Slow motion this side. You don't have to be aggressive about it, but you aren't here to suffer in silence. And it doesn't mean you're a bad person if you actually check somebody, you tell them how you really feel, you call them out if you feel you're being mistreated. It actually means that for once, you're finding the courage to be you, okay? And that is something to be proud of, okay? A lot of times we haven't got the courage to call people out, okay? If you do, be thankful. What is the second thing you do that doesn't mean you're a bad person? You set healthy, energetic boundaries, okay? You set healthy, energetic boundaries. You're like, no. Do you want to go out? No. Why not? No. Come on. No. Yes, you have found that confidence to say no when it was so hard to say that, okay? Setting healthy energy boundaries is so important, especially if you're an empath, okay? It doesn't mean you're a bad person. And once you realize that, you'll find more confidence saying no or saying yes if you really want to. Like, setting energy boundaries doesn't mean you're a bad person. It only means that you are protecting your well-being. Slow motion this side. What is the third thing you do that doesn't mean you're a bad person? Walk away from anything that is no longer serving you. That means crappy conversations and shabby ass people. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means that you know your true worth. You know what you want, and you don't want to waste time on something and somebody not serving you. And it doesn't mean they're a bad person either. It just means both of your energies aren't compatible and you're not going to make babies, unfortunately. It doesn't mean you're a bad person, okay? If you're learning how to walk away from what is no longer serving you. If you are giving a pass on toxic people who make you feel miserable, it doesn't mean you are a bad person. It means you are finding out who you really are and honoring it. What is the fourth thing you do that doesn't mean you're a bad person? You sell stuff. By the way, buy my t-shirt, ralphsmart.com/clothes. Oh my gosh, I'm selling something. Yeah, you got it. And buy my book as well, ralphsmart.com/thebook. It's a great book. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it, Ralph. No, if you do that, you're not a bad person. You're just a smart person. Because everybody is selling you something, and it's okay to sell. Even the universe is selling you that good ass prana, baby. That's why you're, breathing it up. The universe created business on the law of exchange. Breathing is an energetic transaction. What? Go easy on them, Ralph. Slow motion this side. Okay, it doesn't mean you're a bad person because you want to grow and expand. Money is just energy. Okay, so if you are starting a business, you're acquiring finances, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. Okay, the cat down the road loves you. Yes, it does. What's the fifth thing you do that doesn't mean you're a bad person? 7-day vegan challenge. You turn down invitations because that's dinner invitations, mind you. That's lunch invitations, mind you. That's breakfast invitations, mind you. With papaya, dates, mangoes. Okay? If the vibe is off, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. And sometimes you even turn down invitations if people's food values don't align with yours. If you're doing the 7-day vegan challenge, how many times have you been eating with a friend and they haven't really been honoring animals, and you're like, I gotta go, but I don't want to be a bad person? No, you're not a bad person. It's just that you care so much about animals, and that's okay. I've done it many times. Okay, sometimes I turn down dinner invitations, dinner parties, because I'm like, what's the menu like? If I don't agree with it, I'm not going. I'm gonna party with the cat down the road. What's the sixth thing you do that doesn't make you a bad person? You end relationships which you know are not good for your peace of mind. Slow motion this side. That's right. You end those relationships really early. Sometimes you just disappear out of the blue, just to protect your sanity. Because if someone is gaslighting you, deep divers, like projecting their energy onto you, blaming you for everything, making it seem like you're going crazy, you're just imagining things in your head, they're a narcissist, a psychopath, you don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Exactly. So it doesn't mean you're a bad person if you cut those relationships prematurely off to say, no more. I know my worth. Don't go where you are tolerated. Go where you are celebrated. Slow motion this side. Okay? If you are leaving a relationship right now because it's not good for your mental health, good on you. Well done. The cat down the road is cheering you on. What's the seventh thing you do that doesn't mean you're a bad person? You use your life savings on self-care. Okay? You actually go for that massage. Do you know? I wanted to be a masseuse. I'm good at massages, right? I was actually going to do physiotherapy. Then I'm like, nah, let me do psychology. All the same thing. We're all about healing, baby. If you are using your life savings on self-care, going on a holiday, just once again to protect your peace of mind, it doesn't mean you're a bad person because you actually use money to take care of yourself, your health. You actually use money to, that bill in Whole Foods is so much. Whole paycheck. Doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means you're a smart person because you realize your health should be your greatest investment. What? Yikes, ay caramba. Slow motion this side. Self-care, please. More self-care, please. More self-love, please. More self-acceptance, please. It doesn't mean you're a bad person. It just means that now it's your time. Now it's your time to heal. Okay, what is the eighth? The eighth, baby, thing you do, that doesn't mean you're a bad person. You sometimes mysteriously disappear into the woods all alone to recharge your energy from energy vampires. It doesn't mean you're antisocial or you're a bad person. It just means you're really smart, because you know if you stay around certain people, they're gonna drain you dry. Okay, sometimes being alone is actually how you find yourself, you reconnect with yourself, you start to love yourself even more, okay? You're not a bad person if you want some me time. Sometimes I'm like, I need some me time. I'm always sharing with Infinite Waters people, but sometimes you can just find me alone in Lanikai Beach out here in Hawaii. Nobody, not even the cat down the road. Just me, myself, and I, and some dolphins. Yes, all alone. Lonely. Yeah, I'm all alone, right? I'm not a bad person though, because I'm being antisocial. I'm just realizing that actually I need some me time, and you need some me time too. You need to recharge those batteries, baby. They're running out low. What's the ninth thing you do that doesn't mean you're a bad person? You're not listening to your parents all the time. I'm a bad person, Ralph. No, you're not a bad person. I love my mom, my sister, the cat down the road, aunties and uncles, everybody close to me. But sometimes they gave me advice which my heart wasn't really feeling, like, hey, just go and keep studying. And I'm like, no, I already graduated. I'm trying to get out of the matrix right now. I said no. Oh my gosh. I'm just gonna do what I want, Mom. And she supported that. She's a really cool mom, by the way. I'll do a video with her soon, right? I love my mom. Love your moms. Love moms, like, love women, period, right? I'm like, no, I'm gonna follow my own heart. I'm gonna do it my way. I did it my way. Yes, I did it my way. New album coming soon. Shout out to Frank Sinatra. Great song, by the way. Look, you aren't a bad person if you stop listening. You are not a bad person if you've stopped listening to certain family members because you're now doing what your heart craves for. Slow motion this side. You are a very wise person because, once again, the universe reveals its secrets to those who dare to follow their hearts. The universe reveals its secrets to those who dare to follow their hearts. Setting up Infinite Waters, I'm like, it could work, it might not work, but I'm always optimistic, it probably will. But it was a gamble, because I could have just stayed working with people with ADHD, autism. I love to do that, but I'm like, I know there's more to life. I really want to start taking this thing to the next level. And a lot of people were like, Ralph, it probably won't work out. My mom believed in me. My mom believed in me. The cat down the road believed in me, but I was a bit doubtful as well. I'm like, oh, maybe it won't work. Then I'm like, actually, it probably will. But I still had other people around me saying, Ralph, just get a regular 9 to 5, okay? But I believed enough in myself, okay? It doesn't mean I'm a bad person because I ignored everybody and I listened to myself. It actually means I'm a smart person because it worked out in the end. What's the 10th thing? We got some dogs over there coming. They're going to make a lot of noise, right? What's the 10th thing you do that doesn't mean you're a bad person? Many times what happens? Society wants us to be this and wants us to be that. You've stopped following society's rules, their orders, and you've started to really become more intuitive and find your own path of doing what you love every single day. Society will tell you to do this, earn more money. You're not a bad person if you reject everything society tells you to do. It means you're now honoring the truth of who you really are. Yikes. Slow motion this side. So beautiful deep divers, the next time you think you're a bad person, realize you're not a bad person. You're just somebody who's really learning to love themselves and become their greatest version. And once you realize that, deep divers, well, we'll just say, feels so good to be alive, baby. Can I get a hello? There. Beautiful deep divers, we're just, woo, breathing in that good ass prana, baby. Have a beautiful day, deep divers. Infinite waters, diving deep once again. Stay well, stay healthy. Peace. You? No, you're not a bad person. You're actually a pretty cool person.